Welcome to Tractor Talk, the mini podcast about tractor life.
Episode 3, 5 Never Do's Operating a Tractor.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Tractor Talk. Today's topic, 5 things. We got an assortment of 5 things here to not do while operating your tractor and your equipment. We got a little bit of a list here. Hank, why don't you start us off? What's the first thing that you wrote down at least? What are your thoughts on this? I know you can get creative with this topic, but on a practical sense, what would you say? Do not do this while operating your tractor.
So a big one, it's a little bit old school, but don't ride the clutch. I know a lot of the modern tractors, especially the smaller ones, are now hydrostats. But if you do have a manual transmission, big thing not to do is don't ride the clutch. You're going to burn it out, smell it. Just
that
do
smells
not.
unmistakable too.
Yeah, for sure. So that's my number one.
Mine kind of one that came to my head, and this is kind of thinking back to those old shake hands with danger videos that Caterpillar did in the 80s and whatnot. Don't wear baggy clothing, or at minimal be mindful of it. The last thing you want to do while your tractor's on and operating is, your sleeve or maybe a hoodie or something catches on your loader joystick, your throttle, and in the most dangerous of scenarios, when you're back there operating the PTO, get caught in that thing, because there's nothing but horror stories with those kind of scenarios. So I would say avoid baggy clothing as frequently as possible, and just have a be mindful of your surroundings.
Yes, definitely.
What else we got?
Another one very important would be being careful on slopes. Just be mindful of kind of how you're going up and down them, at what angle. If you can, go straight up and down them.
Keep your bucket low too for that center of gravity as well.
Just know where your weight's at. If you got stuff off the back, if you got a heavy load up front, just be mindful and take it slow.
You got that rollover protection bar. Let's not try to test it out though.
Yeah,
it's there and it has a standard to help save your life in that situation, but let's not turn into a mechanical bull here.
And please wear your seatbelt, please.
I get a lot of eye rolls at that because it's going a whole 5 to 10 miles an hour, but you never know. You never know. Sometimes you hit the wrong pothole or a gopher hole or something like that, or just the slightest wrong slope. That can happen.
Yeah, tractors are slow, but they are dangerous. So just keep that in mind. What do you got next?
I would say one more I'd add on, and this is maybe not so much on a safety standpoint. This is a little bit more back to the clutch talk that you mentioned earlier. Don't have the 4-wheel drive constantly engaged. A lot of people know not to do this. It's just like your car or truck that you drive every day. Keep it in 2-wheel until you need 4-wheel. When you're feeling it, you're getting stuck, tires are spinning a little bit, engage that 4-wheel drive, throw it on. Maybe when you're utilizing it for some heavy snow or some mud, getting into the thicket of it, or maybe even just loading and offloading on your trailer. But don't leave it on constantly, because then, just like your car or truck, that 4-wheel drive is looking for something to grab onto. It's looking for that, extra terrain that's needing to go through, and it's just that's gonna destroy your tractor. That's not gonna go well.
Yeah, definitely. Still on the mechanical side of things, don't shift at high RPMs, especially if you have a manual transmission. Also, don't engage your PTO at a high RPM. You will definitely tear some things up.
Most definitely. You go through shear pens real quick.
Yeah.
And they're only like $5 a pop, but still, if you can avoid another trip to the hardware store to get more, let's avoid that.
Yeah.
And I'd say on a final note, for one, stay off your damn phone.
Please.
Yes. If you got an open station, you got to take a call. You can't hear it over the engine anyway. You're just going to be yelling the whole time.
Yeah.
And I know you're only going 5 or 10 miles an hour, but don't text. You got a brush hog. You got a hay bale. You got something going on.
Yeah.
Or a bucket with sharp corners and an edge on it.
Yeah.
Stay off the phone.
Please.
That's the last thing you need is an accident with your equipment. We'll have another topic for you coming up this following week. Until then, please like and subscribe to our channel. Have an excellent day out there.